Welcome, a child of the deep, to Imani Speaks, where the soul remembers its fire and the forgotten myths of your becoming rise like smoke from ancient altars. Tonight, we follow the scent of sacred longing into a song whispered by kings, sung by mystics, and kissed by the divine. This is the bridal flame. Now close your outer eyes and open the ones within. What if your soul has always been in love with something it cannot see? And what if that something is looking for you too? There is a song hidden in the folds of scripture. Not law, not history, not apocalypse. A song. The Song of Songs, the holiest of hymns, the most carnal of whispers. Its voice dances between skin and spirit. It is not written in commandments or cosmic blueprints. It is written in sighs. It breathes like silk across the soul. And in the metaphysical tradition illuminated by the Great V, it is not merely a poem of lovers. It is the map of the soul's descent and its return. In an esoteric works they lay the groundwork. Scripture is symbolic, layered in 7 veils of meaning. The sacred is not confined to the literal. Indeed, the literal is the decoy. True wisdom is hidden, encoded in names, numbers, and yearning. The Song of Solomon is the divine flirtation between spirit and matter, between the divine masculine and the soul feminine, between the bridegroom and the bride, archetypes woven through every sacred myth, but never so intimately as here. The voice of the soul. I sleep, but my heart wakes. It is the voice of my beloved knocking. Not on doors of wood and brass, but on the womb of my becoming. Open to me, my sister, my love, he says. For I am wet with the dew of descent. The Great V teaches us that spirit descends. It does not rise, not fast. It falls. Into matter. Into skin. Into silence. The soul, once radiant, unified, is clothed in dust. And here begins the yearning. The song opens not with theology, but with desire. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine. This is not lust. It is memory. The soul remembering the touch of the infinite. The kiss is a spiritual communion that, in Kabbalistic tradition, a union of knowledge so intimate it breaks the separation between knower and known. It is the bride who speaks first. The soul. The receptive feminine principle in each of us, regardless of gender. She is dark but comely, black as the tents of Kedar, yet chosen, radiant. This paradox, dark yet beloved, is the human condition, forgotten origin, divine essence. She seeks the bridegroom, the spirit. He is not always visible. He appears, vanishes, returns. This rhythm reflects the soul's own wavering. It is the dance of evolution. The descent. Draw me, and I will run after thee. Through corridors of flesh and years of forgetting. The king's chambers once housed me in light. Now I dwell among the vineyards of discipline. Tell me, O thou whom my soul loveth, where thou feedest, where thou makest thy flocks to rest at noon. For I am scorched by the sun of incarnation. I am veiled in the garment of matter. I am a bride, lost to her bridegroom. Throughout the song, nature is not backdrop, it is symbol. The vineyard, the fig tree, the lilies, these are soul states. The garden, in particular, is crucial. In esoteric language, the garden is the heart. The enclosed space where the spirit visits the soul. A garden enclosed is my sister, my spouse, says the bridegroom. It is here, in the heart, that the great alchemy occurs. The fragrance of spikenard and myrrh, the fountain sealed, the winds awakening the spices, all echo the Kundalini traditions of the East, the rising energies of inner union. When the beloved enters the garden, it is the moment of spiritual intercourse. The mystics called it the mystical marriage. I am my beloved's and my beloved is mine. This is the cry of the rejoined soul. It is not theology. It is ecstasy. But notice, even in this bliss, separation returns. The soul wakes and finds him gone. She seeks him in the streets. She is wounded by the watchman. This is the rhythm of initiation, union, withdrawal, longing, revelation. No spiritual path is a straight line. The soul must search. The garden. I am a garden enclosed, the heart sealed by the eons. Yet he comes, unannounced, in the hour before dawn. The north wind awakes me, the south wind revives. He eats honey from my lips, drinks milk from my breath. I am no longer I. We are a song in one voice. Until the day break, and the shadows flee away. Turn, my beloved, and be thou like a roe. Leap upon the mountains of separation. Come again. There's a secret inside the song that almost no one talks about. And when we reach it, you'll understand why every lover you've had felt like a ghost of someone else. The erotic language of the Song of Songs was once seen as dangerous. Too sensual for the pulpit. Too scandalous for the sacred. But the mystics knew better. Solomon's poem was not about just any love. It was about divine pattern. In Kabbalistic thought, the Zohar refers to this as the kiss of the Sephiroth, the interplay of archetypal forces, chokmah, wisdom, and bina, understanding, masculine and feminine principles merging in that hidden knowledge. The song encodes this. When the bride says, his left hand is under my head, and his right hand doth embrace me, she is describing the cosmic polarity, God cradling the soul in the tension of form and essence. Even the refrain, do not stir up nor awaken love until it please, it is a mystical law, don't force the great union. Wait until the soul is ripe. This is the alchemy of relationships, too. Esoterically, every human bond is a mirror of this pattern. The attraction, the chase, the merging, the loss, the ache, the reunion, each reflects the divine drama. Archetypal memory. He stood behind the wall of my beliefs, gazing through the lattice of fear. He spoke, but I heard him only in echoes. In the voice of a stranger. In the kiss of a wanderer. In the scent of a memory I never lived. Who is this, a climbing out of time? Perfumed with the oil of before the beginning. It is he whom my soul loves. It is always he. What does the Song of Solomon ultimately teach? It teaches that God is not a king on a throne. God is a lover in pursuit. Not of saints. Of souls. Fractured, veiled, longing souls. The beloved comes not in thunder, but in whispers. Arise, my love, my fair one, and come away. This is the divine invitation out of exile. The soul's return from matter to spirit, from multiplicity to oneness. The union is not a destination. It is a realization, I am my beloved's. Not, I have. But, I am. In the great V, the return is always upward, from the black land of matter, through the sand land of desire, into the dust land of mind, and at last into the Garden of Eden, the place of unity. The song ends with one last plea, make haste, my beloved. Even at the end, the longing persists. This is the divine paradox, to be united and still ache. This is the fire of the bridal flame. The kiss that never finishes. The love that makes the world spin. The return. Set me as a seal upon thine heart. as a seal upon thine arm. For love is strong as death, jealousy as cruel as the grave. The coals thereof are coals of fire, which hath a most vehement flame. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can the floods drown it. If a man would give all the substance of his house for love, it would be utterly contemned. So what does this mean for you? You, the seeker who has wandered many nights without answers. You, the lover who's always sensed something missing in every embrace. You, the mystic in hiding who dreams of hands made of light. You are the bride. The song is yours. And the beloved. He is closer than breath. He is watching you now through the lattice of your own ribs. And so the flame still burns in every one of us. May your garden be awakened by the winds of spirit. May you know the kiss beyond lips, the name beyond breath, the love beyond death. Until next time, beloved, keep your heart veiled in mystery and your soul open like a sealed garden under moonlight. I am Imani, and I speak what burns. Good night, wanderer.